I'm going to show you how it can help you simplify reporting and business intelligence by basically making you a lot more self-reliant without having to go and ask other departments for help with gathering data and things like that. So if I bring up my window, so what we've got here is a live estate visualized in Active Maps. So Active Maps is an integration platform that allows you to bring multiple data sources together, whether those data sources are live, such as webcams, warehouse management feeds, tracking for things like boats coming into the harbour and things like that. And it allows you to, as I say, to bring multiple data sources together, whether they're live or static, so things like uploaded spreadsheets of historical data and things like that, and visualize them in a single pane of glass, which is what we are doing here. Now, in most organizations who are looking at a solution like this, they already have some kind of GIS team, a data team running other products, and those products are doing a great job allowing you to do other things. Our tool, Active Maps, allows everybody to visualize and to play with the same data, just in a much more user-friendly environment. And the benefit of doing that is, first of all, it gets the data to more people. So everybody in the organization, or everybody who you want to have access with that data can have it without the need for additional expensive GIS tool licenses. But also it alleviates the workload of those GIS and data teams because you will absolutely see a decrease in requests for data from those teams because more people can get in there when they need to interact with that data. So as I say, you are looking at a visualization of an estate here. And if we just move around the screen a little bit, you can see a number of things. You can see obviously buildings. So buildings have been color coded based on their types of use. So the user has an understanding instantly of what it is they're looking at. If you click on an asset, so a building in this case is the asset, we can bring up more details about what that asset is. So that could be photographs, videos, descriptions, links to their personal websites. Attachments. So we've got some people who work in the port industry and they are using our system. They've got photographs and they've plotted all of their bollards along the harbour side on the map. And what they can do is they can take photographs, or they can view photographs of those bollards, and they can fill out inspection surveys. So they're using our tool to gather all that data and keep it in one place. That's a good example of static data. In terms of live data, if we click on a camera, you can see here we can bring through live camera feeds. So typically you'll be viewing these camera feeds. I doubt you're doing it on VHS tapes anymore, but you've probably got an online portal somewhere where you can go and view those cameras at your ease. Our system integrates with that platform and brings it into this single pane of glass. So you haven't got hundreds of logins anymore. You're seeing your whole estate in one place. Now, when it comes to data and reporting, we are bringing in other data sources. So things like your environmental sensors, again, can be integrated into this single platform, and we can make your life a lot easier. You're not going to have to go and ask somebody else for the data off those off those systems. If we click on the EnviroWatch sensor here, we can click on it and we can bring up the live data. So if you're doing a report now, you can you get the data as it is now. You're not putting a request in for the data, and when it comes back to you, it's already out of date. Let's say we're bringing it in live. But the other thing that we're doing is giving you the ability to access that historical data. So we'll just give this a second or two to load up. So here we are, we've brought the telemetry streams off that environmental sensor. Here we've got noise, NO and NO2. That's what the customer wanted by default. If your sensors are feeding back other telemetry streams, you can turn off the ones that come through by default, and you can plot different ones as well. So when we talk about making your life easier when it comes to simplifying reporting, you can get this data yourself. You can define the time frame. So if we change that to a different time frame, we can make it bigger so you can see it in full screen. Obviously, you can visualize it how you want, different color backgrounds and things like that. But you've also got the ability to export that data as well. So that single pane of glass is enabling you to view all of your data in one place without the need to go and speak to another department to get the data that you want. And the last thing I'm going to show you today is more of a 3D visualization. The company I work for is called 3DEO. The platform's called Active Maps. The 3D element, we can view the data coming from those telemetry streams in 3D as well. So if I click on a camera again, I'm not going to load up the camera feed this time. Instead, I'm going to press the toggle visualization button. And within the map now, you can see that you've got a purple field of vision. It's a triangle. Then you've got a 3D representation of what's gone past this camera. So these cameras are machine learning cameras, and they understand what is a person walking past, what is a vehicle driving past, and what is a bicycle going past. We can bring that data through and we can visualize it in 3D on a map, so you can do nice screenshots and things like that, and create your own reports again without having to go to the data team, to the GIS team to ask for information. You can get it yourself. You can take screenshots. You've got nice visualizations there. We can bring up multiple visualizations at the same time, so you're able to show whatever it is you're trying to show in your reports. Again, another machine learning camera that tells you, in this case, people in blue, bicycles in orange, and vehicles in green. In this case, no vehicles have gone past because it looks like on this estate it will be water. So obviously there's no cars going to go through there. So that brings us to the end. I told you it wouldn't take too long this morning. And hopefully I've shown you a little bit about the product, and hopefully you understand a little bit about how it can help simplify your reporting and business intelligence needs in your organization.